throwing now to win the opening stanza.
And here he goes again. We'll look down.
139.
Yeah, it's amazing what the breakthrough has done for Simon Whitlock, winning that European Championship, his first major, and he has been one of the form players over the last 6 months. Showed a lot of bottle as well at the Players' Championship when Gary Anderson was threatening to come back and beat him, and if it had gone to a deciding leg, probably would have done. The momentum was with him, but we've seen Whitlock under pressure in the past wilt, haven't we? And that's a part of his game that has really come on this year. He's toughened up, I think, as a darts player, mentally.
Semi-finalist there in that tournament that Stuart was talking about. Finalist, beaten finalist by Phil Taylor in the Premier League earlier this year, but hit a 9-darter in the semi-final against Andy Hamilton at the O2.
140.
Much better now. 95 average. Sort of darts that we're accustomed to seeing when Simon Whitlock's on the big stage.
Well, it took about a leg and a half for the big Aussie
60
to go through the gears, but he certainly
88.
found cruise control now. Well, no need to go 18 ball, so looking for treble 20, which would have left
56.
double 4, and when he comes back, he'll be looking for double 16 for the first set. He breezed through it after those early stutters and stumbles.
Good darts from Muramatsu.
140.
His first top 40.
32.
Normal service about to be resumed, you feel? Well, that's awkward. It really is awkward. That's a great dart.
In the first set.
He threw that dart through the flight of the first one. Great stuff from the Wizard. Yep, they lost to Sweden, the Japanese pair, in the World Cup of Darts in Hamburg some 10 months ago. We'll be there all 3 days, live on Sky Sports at the start of February.
96.
And then straight from Germany to Northern Ireland and Belfast for the big kick-off of the 2013 Premier League. And I think wildcard announcements, much anticipated.
140.
Good darts for Muramatsu. I think more than any other year, the 4 wildcard picks for the Premier League. There's been a lot of discussion, hasn't there, and a lot of
96.
argument, a lot of disagreement as to who should get them. A lot depends on the world rankings at the end of the World Championship. If you don't know the format, the top 4 in the world after this tournament guaranteed their Premier League places, 4 wild cards to be chosen.
40.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say that Simon Whitlock will be in one way or the other.
Yeah.
133.
What is in here is a bit of a scrap in this second set, because if Muramatsu can hold his throw from 198 down, Whitlock will need to do likewise in the final leg of the set.
Really good performance this, you have to say. Late at night on day 6 of the World Championship,
60.
the Japanese number 1
58.
is giving one of the best players in the world something to seriously think about. Tops to level up the set.
Double 10 now.
48.
Just pushed it inside.
160.
Will he be back, or will the set end here? Not sure how much he can see of that. Well, enough of it. There's the answer. Double 18. Brilliant finish. Wonderful 3-figure checkout from Simon Whitlock, and he needed that. That second set was a little bit of a struggle, but Whitlock has won it.
Paul Nicholson, Robert Thornton, Phil Taylor will be pushed by the young Dutchman Jerry Hendricks, I'm sure. Painter against Baxter, Webster against Lloyd, Barneveld and Dolan. The list goes on and on. We've got some really good looking second round matches
100.
here at the World Championship.
Well, here's your chance. Simon Whitlock, big score here. Push on, take the leg against the darts, come out throwing for the match in the fourth leg of this set, and that's exactly what he's doing.
190.
Yeah, 170, 180s. Be a lot more between
41.
now and January the 1st, but I think this possibly now the beginning of the end. Simon Whitlock's first match in his bid to win
57.
the World Championship, the only man who has lost World Championship finals on both sides of the darting divide without then going on to win one. But he's a player. He's going to be a major player and have a major say in this tournament.
Simon, you require 164.
Well, can he treat us to a bull finish via a second treble 19? He cannot.
136.
Leaves double 14 when he returns. That would be the break of throw he's looking for. He'd come out then throwing for the match.
60. Simon, you require 28.
To break the throw, never in any doubt. That was a really good leg of darts, comprehensive as it was from Whitlock. I feel really that he's been in first gear, second probably at most in this game, but he's still averaging 96.
140.
Well, he won the first two sets by 3 legs to 1. He's now long odds on to make it a hat-trick of 3-1 scorelines and wrap it up and book his place in the second round and a darting date with Colin Osborne.
$57.
But it's been a professional job of work, hasn't it, from Simon Whitlock tonight? Don't forget, day 7, one of the highlights as Michael van Gerwen
140.
just dashing to make sure that dart didn't fall out. But Michael van Gerwen, second favourite before the tournament, the Dutchman, behind Phil Taylor. Van Gerwen makes his bow Friday night here
96.
at the Ali Pali.
$55.
Potentially 6 darts away then from round 2. Not if he keeps throwing them there. All there, probably. All there. 38. So not good. He's left his favourite, 170.
Yeah, also on Thursday night, apart from Van Gerwen, Mark Walsh, Paul Lim, as we mentioned, Kim Huybrechts, Vincent van der Voort, all in action as the first round will be completed. Great 140 from Muramatsu. What a chance he's got here to break the throw. Whitlock's made a bit of a mess of it here.
134. Haruki requires 66.
Clickety click time for Haruki Muramatsu. That's the 6. It's still on then for 20. For tops.
46. So requires 36.
To end it and bring the curtain down on another day's dance, Simon Whitlock has done just that. The Wizard of Oz is through to round 2.